Hey everyone, I'm Twinsanity here, and today we're going to continue on some more Crash Twinsanity for the PlayStation 2. Now, we're here in the new dimension. It's time to end this. Also, can we talk about the fact that this game only has very few power crystals compared to the rest of the games in the series. But that being said, that's just something random I just wanted to mention. But yeah, we're now 3/4 done with this game. We only got the last few sections left, which I believe is the last 4 levels in this area here in Twinsanity Island. Yeah, that's it. When you think about it, this is like only 4 sections. You have the Twinsanity Insanity Isle, Iceberg Lab, Academy of Evil, and Twinsanity. That's only 16 levels, which if you look at the number itself, it does sound pretty high, but the amount of things you're doing in it is comparatively low. Like, it's not low compared to the actual like traditional games, but it's still pretty low. But let's go.
My daughter, niece! We must do something! Think, Cortex, think!
Not gonna lie, I feel like Cortex should have saw that one coming. But yeah, now we're going to do the exact same thing we did with the other one. But now, frick. Yeah, just kill me, to be honest. Oh, frick. Yeah, there we go. So basically, now we just gotta pretty much race to catch up with Evil Crash. I want to call him Fake Crash so badly, but we all know that's not happening because technically this isn't a fake crash. It's just a crash of an evil universe. But these gems are actually a little bit harder to get than the ones we already dealt with so far. So expect more deaths, of course. However, I do think there's more pits and like ways to die in this area, so actually being able to restart to get these gems won't be as bad as, well, the alternative. I actually don't remember the title. Like, it's pretty much just the title in this area is called Rockslide Rumble, but in the other one, freaking I think it was like Ice Skate Ice Capades or something like that. I hope I got that right, because I wasn't paying too much attention to the actual titles in that area, but I just love the Humiiliskating thing. Like, it's really freaking cool. Alley-oop! You actually can't touch Evil Crash. You don't want to because it'll hurt you, but you know, if you want to know that, now you know. You can just touch him. His fur's kind of spiky though, so I still wouldn't recommend it, even if it didn't hurt you. Alright, here we go. Oh, frick. I hate this one, because, like, there's a red gem in there that you have to reach with a good jump, and I'm dead. Really, this is how I'm gonna die here, but, yo, there's just a really hard gem to get through this section, because, like, they really decided to stack up the TNTs like that. In what way is it really feasible to stack TNTs like that? Like, it's a lot harder than it looks. I promise you, it's a lot harder than it looks. I only made it look easy. And I think the gem's down there, or maybe that's just a Wumpa fruit. Okay, yeah, the gem's right here. And that's almost all of them. And of course, they repeat the same thing. I thought they wouldn't repeat that, because off of the other one, they did something similar, but they didn't actually repeat it. But no, they just flat out repeated it here. Okay, I thought I jumped over the natural, not gonna lie. But at least now the gems are the last thing I need to worry about in this section. Thank goodness for that death abuse thing that seems to have just followed the formula of the Crash games. It just seems to be the norm to just voluntarily die. Oh, good lord! They just voluntarily die for the sake of getting everything. And in fewer runs. Which is a good thing. Not the dying part, the being efficient thing. Like, you can't touch Evil Crash. Oh my god, I'm glad he vanished. Like, that would have been very, very painful if he didn't. He actually can't touch the nitros, but sometimes he just doesn't choose to. Now, if I were to end the video here, this would be a really short segment because of how short the playthrough was to actually get all the gems. But of course I'm not going to end it that way, because that would cut this whole gameplay just a little short. And that's the one thing I don't like, because like, I like Rockslide Rumble a bit more than the alternative, but the thing is, it's actually shorter than the one we just played on. Shorter! So, oh my gosh, but don't worry. There's a lot of gems I can get in the next section, and unfortunately, they decided to spread out the gems as far as they could, and it's not really feasible at all to do so either. But we'll get to see those in a bit, and by a bit I mean like right now, because now that we got the world checkpoint, let's get to the first one out the way. There's a new ball puzzle that I would recommend you get used to, because there's actually a couple of these for the remaining gems in this game. Just a couple, not that many. So first off, you need to hit this over here. Oh god. Yo, if it starts lagging like this, I might actually have to cut it short. I don't want to, but, you know. So once you hit that, now those can actually move around and we can get to the ball. Or rather, get the ball over there. Once you get the ball over there, you gotta get past this rotating section. I don't know why it's lagging over here. Like, when I played this, it was just fine. And it's not like OBS really takes up that much space to, actually play in. Once you get through this part, you have to make sure you're following the rotations and make sure you get to that platform on the other side, which unfortunately moves. So you're gonna have to keep moving while making sure the ball doesn't fall down. If you or the ball falls down, you have to start all the way over. I'm not gonna try spending too much time on this because I do actually want to show off the other gems too. So if I struggle with this one, I'll just get to the part where I actually make a successful time. And I have to hit this again? Are you serious? Why? I mean, it's whatever, but like, man. Okay, so I would recommend going as soon as the platform gets away, because by then, when you work your way over this section here, you should be able to make it. Frick! It went away. God dang it. I was a little too slow. Just the same as it would if you were just doing the platforming. Okay, so once you get to that part, that's not even a hard part, believe it or not. The hard part is getting through this section here. We have to make sure it goes inside the hole that's on a whole other platform space. Frick. Don't worry, the ball won't automatically move. It'll just stay there. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for it to be on the correct tilt. The tilt that we want, rather. It's almost there. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. And that gem's ours. I would argue that's just the hardest gem of this section. So getting that done will make this whole process feel a lot easier in comparison. A lot easier. And for some reason, they also spread out some boxes over here too. I believe there's a box over here somewhere with an Aku Aku mask. Here we go. I don't know why they put that there, but it's there if you want it. So now we gotta go a little bit over here. There might be a cutscene that activates. That's fine. That's supposed to happen. Don't worry. Yeah, this section is getting a little laggy for me. Alright, here we go. So what you're supposed to do here is slide this over there and make sure you hit the nitro with this. We could do that, or we could just do this. Just cheese it out. Why not? That's the name of the game with this game, pretty much. Just like, you could do the puzzles legit and get bragging rights for doing it legit, or just cheese it out. I'll let you choose. I'm pretty sure I can't go over there without activating the cutscene, so I'm gonna go back a little bit so I can get to this gem over here too. And this is pretty much the exact same thing. Just make sure you like slide into the nitros, or do this. It's literally the same game plan. Now, thankfully, I'm just thankful that these laggy parts I'm going through with this emulator aren't happening in the most essential parts of the game. And yes, you actually do have to slam it, because if you don't slam it, oh no, it'll still reach. Okay, that's weird, because like when you slam it, I'm probably I'm probably thinking of the bombs very early on in the game, or maybe it's these I have to slam for. Yeah, I think it's these I have to slam for. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I just gotta hit these pieces, hit the TNT, so it'll blow up the nitros, and get that nice arrow box waiting for us up there. Alright. I saw, yeah, there's a few more gems we need in this area. Specifically 2 more. I think the last one is in a completely different area, but unfortunately this one I'm gonna have to activate the cutscene. Alright, so let's get ready. Yeah, I'm gonna have to activate it.
There they are. Let her go! Take me instead! Ah!
One, don't touch Nina. 2, I like how pretty much uninterested Crash looked in the entire cutscene. Oh, you know what? See, I think I could have been able to just go this way so I could cut through this, but I don't think there's any way I could reach over here. And even if I did, I'm pretty sure it would still activate the cutscene. So, you know, I'm not gonna think on that too much. And there's still some random crates over here with more Aqua Aqua on the side. They don't really, the Aqua Aqua boxes don't really add anything on these challenges either. So it's just like, I'm glad they have it, but you know, it's just like, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, this one, now I know I screwed it up, but this one ain't nearly as difficult as the one we did earlier. You could always try angling it and just spinning it right into the hole. It's a little difficult, and honestly, let me see. Wow, it actually worked. I'm actually surprised it worked. I think that's all the gems we could get in this section, because the last one is all the way over there. But I'm not sure if let me see before I say anything. Okay, so that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Alright, but we're going to go up to the world checkpoint, of course. And we're at 80% of the game. 80%. And there's still essentially 2 more pieces of the game we still have to do left. 2 pieces, not counting bosses. Alright, world checkpoint. Here we go. Alright. And in the next part, we'll be taking care of Bandicoot Pursuit. Which, judging by both the title and the level design that I just saw a little earlier, this looks like another chase level, just like with the B level from earlier. But at least here we're not caught off with having to wait for a whole cutscene before we actually get to the gameplay. So this won't be so bad. So, this is Twinsanity for Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, but most importantly, stay warped. Stay warped! And make sure you don't stay evil like Crash over here.